I'm David.
And I'm Sven.
And tonight we're reviewing Star Trek, the official Starship collection from Eaglemoss, issue M1.
Yes.
M1.
Yes. Full of roadworks.
Right, so, high gloss cover.
Yeah.
On the inside, we have an error, and we have how to correctly mount your ship on the stand.
What's
Yeah,
the
you
error?
didn't think I was going to notice that. The artwork of the ship on the stand is of the Enterprise, not this version of the Enterprise. No, it's a mistake.
It's not a mistake, it's just showing you how to put it on the bleeding stand.
Not this ship. It's showing how to put another ship on a stand. Don't care, I'm right.
Picky much.
A beautiful CGI version of the ship.
Yeah. Which is completely different from the CGI version from the remastered edition.
And you noticed that as well, did you? Screenshots from the episode, well, basically spoilers if you've not seen that particular one. It's just so well done. The magazine is really great. Now that's nice.
Yeah.
Before, after. It's incredibly. Yeah, I know. I owe you a pint. It's incredibly well done.
But here we are, we've got the CG shot of the Enterprise from the remastered and it hasn't got
The logo.
Terran logo.
Yeah, it's strange that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, I watched that episode. Didn't notice.
No, quite.
I loved as well. I don't know how much of the fanfic you have ever read about the Mirror Universe, but there was a whole contingent for a long time that said that they actually set it up in an independent bubble specifically to see what the Federation would do.
Right.
And it expanded across the entire universe. It was never meant to. They used the power of the planet to do it, and it was really great theory. Never took off, but it was a lovely idea. And personally, I much prefer the way Paramount went with it and going, yeah, you know what?
Yeah. Especially when Deep Space Nine turned up.
Well, yes.
The intended.
Yes.
Esri.
Nah, she's more yours than mine, but it's all good. And now, interestingly, they decided to advertise the collection rather than the specific oddities and collector's pieces for us, which I thought they would have done.
And we may just put the web address and go, come and get some of the other extras.
Because they get very into producing these extras.
Because the thing is with this is that this isn't available generally.
No.
It appears to be exclusive to the website. Can't get it in shops. It's not part of the usual subscription, so it's just a bonus thing you can get. And there will be one for the DNX-01 ISS Enterprise as well. So along with the commissioning plaques and the shuttles, the only way to get it is by going directly to Eaglemoss, which is a bit of a shame. Because I would imagine that there's a lot of people out there who don't know this exists.
True.
So, yeah.
The irony. This, you can only get from the website. And the Art Asylum version of the Mirror Universe, it was also just a nightmare to try and get a hold of. Which is funny, because when they release the NX version, everybody had the NX version of the Art Asylum one.
Which I'm guessing won't be the case with the NX-01 ISS.
Right, so let's go with the obvious points of, didn't they do a beautiful job on the nacelles?
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning, including all the detail from behind.
The spikes as well. It's just like,
Again, they went with the deflected-ish made out of the orange, which I have to say, originally when I first saw it, didn't, but it's grown on me. It's grown on me. Love the weight in the saucer section. The fact that they actually put the logo on the saucer section that technically shouldn't be there, but it should.
Yeah.
How are we going to argue this? Because on the one hand, it should be there. On the other hand, was never screen seen.
Yeah, even when they remastered it.
Even when they remastered it, they didn't put it on. But it should definitely have been there. So,
yeah. So it's like...
Although,
to be honest, this is
the
the
Art
thing.
Asylum version, the logos on the nacelles and across the saucer section were in colour.
Yeah, they were red, weren't
They were red.
These are supposed to be dark blue, but they look awfully black to me.
They're black. There's no argument there. They're definitely black.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I can understand why they're there, because otherwise it would be the Enterprise with a U replaced with an I,
Yes.
and just the spikes on the front and the glows missing off the back of the nacelles. There wouldn't be enough differences to make it worthwhile. However, this is worthwhile.
Yeah. Okay, the join line is the
Oops. God.
my heart actually just went, what the? Okay, so let's start ripping it to bits. There is the join mark at the bottom, which is very pronounced. There's...
What, on the bottom of the saucer section?
No, I was going for the main fuselage. Don't tell me you're having to stare at yours. If you're having to stare at yours, I'm swapping models with you. Look,
I don't think it's as pronounced on mine.
it's not as pronounced on yours, you bugger. On the other hand, it's got to be there.
Mm-hmm.
The nacelles, again, the thing I complained about on the previous one.
It's join lines with the
Join lines
struts.
with the thing.
But
Join line on the bottom of the saucer section, again.
yeah,
They did not learn any lessons from the first model they produced.
all they did was change it a bit, to be fair, which is why it's not part of the main series.
True.
Because it's like, you're not going to force it on people who have subscribed. This is why it's an option.
Can I have a gander at yours for a second? Look at how they have painted over the join just there. Because it was more pronounced on the previous model. You can see the line still there.
Done a little bit better though.
Mm?
And I do love what they've done to make it to differentiate it.
They haven't picked out the shuttle bay very well on this version though. It's been overpainted.
Yeah.
Right, this will be interesting. This is going to be the first biased score I've ever given a ship. What's your score?
I'm trying to remember what I gave it last time. The normal one, but those additions, the changes they've made, don't they do look really, really good. 8.5.
8.5.
8.5.
Ready for this?
Go on.
9 3/4. Is officially the highest ranking one I've ever given a Starship.
And the only reason it's not getting a 10 is because
Nothing gets a 10. They've not produced a ship that gets a 10 yet. Technically this doesn't deserve it. Technically this deserves an 8.
But it's just about it exists.
It exists and it's my favourite, so yeah, it's getting it. So if you were going to redo it, we would have definitely changed the join lines. We spoke about this several times, how this could be done better with its predecessor. Mine is really weird how it stands on the... Is this one of those I've put it in backwards things? Because I've done that with these before now. Ah, there you go. Yes, yes. Can you pop yours on just now? I want to have a quick gander at it. Mine's weird. Look at mine. How mine goes on the stand. It just tips it off. And yeah, I don't care. Let's put it back. There you go. You're going to hurt my Starship. With my Starship on. Okay, so...
Love the fact they've done it.
Love the fact they've done it. They should have put more decaling across the saucer section. They could have done a lot more with the join.
What would you put on the saucer section?
Panels.
Oh, okay.
I've been picky.
Yeah, you haven't been very, very picky.
I'm allowed to be a little bit picky.
Considering you didn't have panels on the show.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the CG version did. The remastered version did. Bum, 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 bum. Hut. Panels. Panel. Look at it. So there are panels. I acknowledge that it's been picky. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's still got a great score.
Yeah. Get it.
Get it. Can we talk about what a bugger Eaglemoss have been?
Yes.
Okay. They're not exactly going out of their way to make this easy for the fans.
No, really not.
And this isn't their only one. They did it with the shortcrafts.
Yeah.
They did it with what was that set that didn't make any sense to me, and you were going no.
The Voyager, the Defiant, and the
Excelsior. Yeah.
In a set.
What? Just that made no sense.
Well, that's not aimed at people who subscribe. That's aimed at people who might pick it up as a Christmas present.
Yeah, but
this is the
if
thing.
you're going to pick up a £35 Christmas present, is that the one you go for?
Well, what else are you going to get?
Individual ships for their favourite ships. The one of all the Enterprises, that made sense.
Well, 3 Enterprises.
Well, 3 Enterprises, that
Bearing in
made
mind
sense.
they're older Enterprises.
But Defiant, yeah, okay, get that. DS9 fans, woo. Voyager,
well, you got to bear in mind
get that. Voyager fans.
They've gone for stuff that has gone out of stock once. They've reordered them and put them into packs. So the Defiant out of there would have not had the error on it for a start.
Ah.
So, I mean, all they are is basically just things to get people into the series. So, if someone was looking for a present for a Trek fan for Christmas, which is what they were aiming at, they'd basically go onto Eaglemoss's site and go, ooh, that's quite a nice little set. Between the sets and these Mirror Universe and the shuttles and the commissioning plaques, you've suddenly got a whole load of different things that you can't get in the shops, they're not part of the subscription, and you have to go to the website to get. Which is a bit annoying when the website keeps having problems.
Yeah, you did say that.
With these I had a couple of issues. I had some issues because they said they were in stock and they weren't in stock, and then I had to chase them. I had some customer service issues. Not a good customer journey, not a good customer experience in any way, shape or form. And they finally arrived a month and a half after I'd ordered them. But you know. Things that's happened recently is they have confirmed 110 issues.
Yeah.
Which means that it'll be covering that. I mean, we were already going to have issues coming out through until Star Trek Beyond comes out.
So specials for the new
specials
film.
For that. So hopefully a new Enterprise.
But more importantly, oh yeah, I mean yeah, I'm actually hoping for 2. I'm hoping for. Because hopefully they'll reveal the Enterprise A. Yeah. Because that would just be a great ending for that film.
With or without whales.
And I'd be really happy if they released 2 ships from that film. The new Enterprise, and how the Enterprise dies. They can just literally put a saucer section in a box, loads of scrap metal, and I'll throw it across the garden and throw it down. Because anything that destroys that awful ship.
You know, you've just given them the idea of having a special of the Enterprise
scrap special
into Genesis. No, not ooh. Cried like that. No, Spock dying.
No, on a serious note though.
Stretched it out.
Did you notice the dates?
Yeah, it means it's after January 2017 it'll finish.
Yeah.
So
and the good thing is about that. It's not Paramount, is it?
No, it's CBS. So
don't they have a deal with CBS?
Yes.
So we might get
the whole thing is
we might get whatever the new ship is.
Yeah. Now, I mean, this is the thing is that you probably noticed that anything from the JJ films has been as a special.
Yep.
Because they have to.
They have to.
Because the details of their licensing agreement.
But the new series won't be.
The new series isn't. It's CBS Digital. The interesting thing of it though is because it's going on this CBS sort of pay-per-view channel, subscription channel thing, is the guys who are at the head of CBS have no idea about it. Which worries me a little bit.
Doesn't worry me at all.
They've got no idea what's going to be in it.
Good.
They've been questioned and they're like, we don't know because it's not our department.
Good.
We're getting the pilot to show on our channel and that's all we know.
Good. It's a good thing. You know why it's a good thing? Because it means that whoever came up with the idea and said, hey, have a dream, let's run with this, it's going to stay that way. You're not going to have the typical Paramount thing of, let's get rid of this actress and have this actress in and put her in something skimpy and bang up the suit and let's do this and let's do that and then let's have the two main characters for an entire season just bounce off each other. We don't need the rest of the cast. We don't need character development.
Executive producer Alex Kurtzman.
Yeah, so you don't get as much of that kicking around. You know me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know they have focus groups and I know they've got to make money, but it's Star Trek, it will make money.
To be fair, he has done one piece of really good television. It's called Transformers Prime.
Oh! Transformers Dark Side of the Moon?
What about it?
It's in Poundland, Blu-rays. I felt ripped off.
So did I.
But I still got it. We can have a movie night.
It's supposed to be Shockwave, is it? Sentinel Prime. That means you've got Leonard Nimoy film.
It had to be done.
Could be worse.
How?
Could be the fourth one.
Anyway.
Could be worse. Could be the fifth one.
Anyway.
Which he's now confirmed he's directing. After he said the last two were his last ones. He said, this one's definitely my last one. And we're like, yeah, okay. Until he makes stupid amounts of money and you get a huge paycheck out of it.
First contact day. First
Yay!
contact day. Woohoo!
Yes, looking forward to that.
That's going to be awesome. That is.
It's going to be good. Plenty of model builders running around.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Love our shits.
See how they've modded this version, should be good. Right, well,
I'm hoping to see some of the AMT ships of the light stuff like that.
Yeah, some of those are really
Because
good.
they're out in the States, but they have not landed in the UK anyway.
Yeah, the pictures are good though.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting my hands on some of those and then we can actually have a look at them and see how well the paint job is and stuff like that and see if they're going to do a second wave because I'm a bit concerned that with wave one, if it's not reached here yet, it's either it's not sold well enough and they haven't produced anymore and therefore it hasn't been distributed or it's just sold out in the States, which I'm kind of hoping it's just sold out in the States. But we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Well, those are our views. We'd love to hear yours, so take us in the comments below. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. And there's probably some other social media we're kicking around on.
It's the official Geekology website.
See, that's one. Thank you for watching and good night.
Bye.